This is Discover Hopkinton, the original HCAM series where we bring our cameras out to the events and activities happening in our community. We hope you enjoy this episode. Check out more entries in the series and keep us informed about other Hopkinton happenings as we discover Hopkinton.
Welcome to Hopkinton Cultural Council's Art on the Trail. We are so happy that you all could join us today. We are hoping that this is a very annual event and we can do it every year and have beautiful art on the trail for these first 3 weeks in October. My name is Alana Cassidy. I'm the chair of the Hopkinton Cultural Council, and I'm just going to tell you a little bit about who the Hopkinton Cultural Council is, and then I will hand it over to Christine and Darlene, who have really put this whole thing together. The Hopkinton Cultural Council was founded in town to distribute funds from the Massachusetts Cultural Council, and we get grants from the state, and you can apply for money, and we want to give you our money. So right now, the grant application is open until October 17th, so we encourage all artists to apply so we can give you money to add culture and art to our town. So that's our primary objective, is to spread art and culture through our town and diversity through the granting of Massachusetts Cultural Council funds. We also have some of our own programs going on. We've got this, of course, such a great one. We've got Pumpkin Fest coming up, which is going to be partnering with the HCA's Wicked Weekend, where you can bring a pumpkin and carve it out, and it's going to be a fun competition of pumpkin carving right next to Trunk or Treat and all the other HCA festivities for Wicked Weekend. So I urge everyone to come to that. Let's see, what else have we? We have the diversity mural on 85 right by EMC, and every year we're going to add 3 to 5 panels. So I urge you, if you are an artist or no artist or just want to create something, to apply and add your artwork to celebrate diversity along the mural. And that's who we are. If you ever have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And with that, I will pass it on to Darlene and Christine and tell you about Art on the Trail.
So welcome, Art on the Trail 2022. It's Nature's Gallery. So this year, the inspiration is the artwork of Andy Goldsworth and Patrick Doherty to celebrate nature's aesthetics. So we actually did some steps differently than we did from last year. And what you'll notice is there's way less paper here. So meaning like there were flyers, things attached to poles and things like that. Descriptions as you walked around, you could pull out. All those are gone this year. And last year there were 3 huge banners, but to really respect the nature more, there's only the one big banner out front that acknowledges our sponsors, who I'm going to acknowledge right now. And jumping off of what Alana said, none of this happens without Mass Cultural and the Hopkinton Cultural Council. And for this trail, HALT, which is a Hopkinton Area Land Trust. On top of that, we have community partners that really have supported these projects at a state level. Last year, we were very much, honestly, I was tethered by our former state rep, Carolyn Dykema, who was actually the first person who says, I want to sponsor this event and get involved. From that, this year, Karen Spilka, who is a huge advocate for Mass Cultural Council and the funds that come into our town and the other communities that we're able to do these things. And this year also, Jim McGovern, who will be returning as our congressman, hopefully in January, have joined on as sponsors. Our partners, including some of the creative work, including the banner, is the Hopkinton Center for the Arts. They're also exhibiting here. Corporate Com, who actually helps me put the banner together. M. Jackson Accounting, which is Megan Jackson, and I don't think she's here. The law office of Irfan Nazarullah, which is right down the street, and he's actually an environmental lawyer and real estate lawyer, but very much into environment, trails, biking. And this was, as soon as I mentioned it to him, he goes, I'm in. The radio station I work for, My FM, who's been doing PSAs and promoting cultural councils, not just this one's event, but all the cultural councils in this entire region. Weston Nurseries and Unibank. And Unibank, Christina couldn't be here. She'll be at the next event we're having, who's the vice president of Unibank here. Not only has she stepped up for this event, she has stepped up to be the Unibank, the presenting sponsor for the Wicked Weekend with HCA, and really embracing a lot of the arts and the community here. We have a bunch of artists. I don't know who's here and who isn't. Some I do. And we do have little gifts for them. And then Christina's also going to talk about some of the community projects that are here. But I know Carl's here. And Carl has 2 pieces on the trail. And this is for you.
Hey!
We decided to extend our invitation out to some of the organizations in town, including the Respite Center, the Hopkinton Public Library, the HCA, which we always partner with, and Hopkinton's Moms Groups. We invited other groups and organizations, but those were the ones that decided to join us in this endeavor. And it was really exciting to talk to them about getting involved, what the artwork was about, what the theme was about, and I had meetings with the librarians, and they were wonderful. I don't see any of the librarians here tonight, but they were very excited to get involved and talk about the environment and get their patrons involved in this as well. So it's been really exciting, and I really enjoyed it.
We're lucky that we have 2 of our select board members here, Shadi Hull and Amy Ritterbusch, Cynthia Esterheimer from Parks and Recs, which initially gave the blessing. And when I joined Cultural Council 5-6 years ago, my whole purpose was to bring this event back, which we finally, between COVID and everything else, got back. And because years ago, this event had a whole lot of vandalism and other issues that came up. The police have now last year, biked this every day, walked it every day, patrolled it on both sides every day. We had no vandalism whatsoever last year. And one of the things that I noticed from walking this almost daily during Art on the Trail is that the nature changes every single day. So by the time, if you come back here next week or the week after, this will be a carpet of leaves. And the lighting changes, the pieces change by the way they look. But during these 2 weeks, organically, different pieces seem to appear. And just say, there won't always be a sign there won't be everything. But so this is about a 3/4 mile walk. But we didn't put the art all the way down this year. So when you get a little over halfway, it's after you've passed the 2 railroad bridges. There's a tree in the middle, and there's a couple more pieces. One of Kathy's is after that, about 10 feet, and then just turn around and come on back. But I want to also recognize John Cardillo, who's behind me, is a member of the Cultural Council. Steve is a member of the Cultural Council, and I think that's all we have for Cultural Council here today. And am I missing anybody?
And we should thank there were some students who volunteered from the National Art Honor Society here at Hopkinton High School. Madeline Ritterbusch is over there, and also volunteered, came down bright and early and helped me walk up and down the trail, which was really helpful. So it's great to see that students got involved from the school.
So please.
And then I do have some extra flowers that are brought on purpose for a few other people that we got. James Arena DeRosa, who's running for state rep, is here. And I'm looking, our town moderator, Ellen Rutter, is here. And am I missing anybody else that's come in? But it's so neat to see so many, and I'm so excited that Christine brought in the Respite Center this year and got them involved. And I hope they actually apply for a grant.
Yeah,
Good idea.
Yeah, I think they can go with the project.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
So, yeah, with that, I think please help yourself to snacks. Enjoy the art, walk the trail, absorb it, and just really enjoy yourself. It's here for a couple weeks, and yeah, thank you to Christine and Darlene for putting it all together.
I'm Cynthia Estheimer, one of your commissioners for the Parks and Recreation Department in Hopkinton, and we are, as a department, always thrilled to participate and encourage any activity that gets folks out, socializing, active, walking. We are all for it. So thank you for the organizers of Art on the Trail. We have been involved on the fringes. We do a lot of fringe supporting from the sidelines. And since the Art on the Trail initiated, we've been alongside to encourage. Favorite part but today is a beautiful day to see the different ages of folks coming out. And you know that as we walk down the trail and check out the art, it's going to be really fun to watch the younger folks' expressions as they discover the art, as we are going to.
I'm Jake Daly, and this is my brother Ian. Hi. This is my mom, Melania.
And I'm Melania Daly. Hi. And I brought the two subjects of the piece. He is part of the photograph,
Yeah, with the duck.
along
My-
with his ducky.
My duck is named Crackers. He's somewhere in my house. I forgot, but 4 years and I lost him, so I'm gonna look.
But
for
its
him.
photo is somewhere here. Do you want to explain?
I'm the model. The hands with, and like also like the pics, like the things. And my Melania, just like knitted the parts and like added the toothpicks onto like the knitting spot.
And what is your favorite piece?
My favorite piece is yours.
bias.
What's it called?
Needing our present and our future.
Needing our present and
It all
future.
starts here.
It all starts here. Needing a present and future. It all starts here. This is my favorite. It represents everyone's feelings and what they're going through. And like it represents like knitting and like
How our lives intertwine, right?
like,
in
you
our
can-
community.
like,
And how
you-
important
you-
is.
everyone's unique in their own way.
But together,
We
we shape our future as a community.
because
I wanted to try something new. After COVID and everything, what's going on,
I
I
wanna
needed
get-
the kids to get out of the comfort zone. And I think by example, I thought, well, I'm just gonna dare and send the piece, and it was chosen. So
I
was very proud, and I wanted
I-
to give them something to be proud of
I
too.
came here because I wanted to see the piece because I knew it was like so epic and I loved it. So I loved all the pieces and stuff. So yeah, I love all the pieces, but the most best is my mom's and like so I just came here for all the pieces to see all the pieces because I like looking at art because I do art every day. I love art.